Hey everybody, Grandma Bev here from Life with Grandma Bev. And normally I do little critic reviews of my own viewpoints on movies that Bob and I watch. We watch at least one a week. Oh, we watch more, but our critical date one I do reviews on. Well, we got involved in streaming a program on the weekend. And I'm hooked. And I've got to share it with you. Now, when Bob first talked about watching it, I thought, it's going to be like a Mission Impossible or, something like I wouldn't really get that much enjoyment out of. And what it's called is Reacher, Reacher. And we watched the first season in 2 days. There were like 7 or 8 episodes. And we got so into it so fast that we wanted to keep watching. We even stayed up later to finish watching it. Now, it's an American crime thriller streaming television series. It's based on the Jack Reacher book series by Lee Child, which a lot of people like to read Lee Child's books. It stars Alan Ritchson, Ritchson, as a title character, a drifter and former military policeman who battles dangerous criminals throughout his travels. Now, there's also was a Jack Reacher movie in the past, at some point, that starred Tom Cruise. And apparently, people who read the book just felt that Cruise just didn't fit the description that they read in the book of this Reacher, as he likes to be called. And so when I heard it was Tom Cruise, I liked Tom Cruise back in some of the movies, but I didn't like the type like, the Mission Impossibles, which they keep making more, and, that type of program. So I figured, I'm not gonna like this. But I did. Got hooked. So each season is based on one of his books. So you go from the beginning to end through all, the episodes. And this one is based on Killing Floor. It's a 1997 debut novel. It was released on February 4th, 2022. And the second season, they say, has been ordered. I think the second season might be out. But it's on Amazon Prime. And it received like 90% Rotten Tomatoes rating. Audiences, I brought this to look on because I want to make sure I can give you, see the Rotten Tomatoes report a 90% approval rating with an average rating of 7.3 out of 10 based on 63 critics' reviews. I'm not going to read what some of those people said because, they're the experts. It was the most streamed television series for the week of 7 to 13, according to the Nielsen streaming ratings. And it's got a few other people in there, too, that you might recognize. The main character, of course, is Alan Ritchson, a decorated former major in the U.S. Army military police and drifter. And he's a big guy. He's big. And then there's a Malcolm Goodwin, is Oscar Finley, a police captain, and Margrave's chief detective. Now, Margrave is the little town that Jack shows up in. And there's a gal named Roscoe. Her first name's Roscoe, and it's played by Willa Fitzgerald. She's a police officer, and she joins Richter and Finley in their investigation. And then, of course, there's several other people, because there's people totally going against them, solving the puzzle. Be prepared for blood. I wouldn't recommend it for little kids, But it's... I'm just, I'm not sure what's the best way to tell you about it, because it really grabs you. Well, here, I'll read you about the first episode. At midnight, It said the title is Welcome to Margrave. That's the town. At midnight, a man later identified as Pete Jobling is shot dead just outside Margrave, Georgia. The following morning, Jack Reacher arrives on a Greyhound bus and walks into town. He carries no luggage or anything. He just walks everywhere, where he is arrested at a diner for the murder. He's sent to be held in the local prison with Paul Hubble, a banker who falsely confessed to the murder. Spivvy, a crooked guard, puts them in with the general population where Reacher brutally foils an attempt on their lives. Hubble explains he confessed to cover for a criminal organization that would have otherwise killed him and his family. After being released, Reacher is verbally threatened in town by the son of a local businessman, Kleiner, a guy who kind of owns everything in town. When he later returns to the police station, he's informed about a second killing, and it's interesting to see who the person was of the second killing. I'm not going to read what it says here, because you got to watch to find out, which leads to making Reacher really, really want to find out what's going on in this town. Yeah, but like I say, these are my opinion as an average watcher of TV. I'm not looking for accolades for different people. They should be let's put him down for an Emmy Award or whatever this would get. So, well, how many stars would I give it? Who isn't into that kind of movie? Who didn't really want to watch it? But well, we watch so many of the type like I like. Well, let Bob watch it. He sounds so interested in it. So I do suggest you get hooked on it. I sincerely do. So please comment below if you've read it, the books, or if you've watched the series. Let me know what you thought of it. Share, like, and subscribe. And I hope you're all having a terrific day. I love you all. Bye.